Hello everyone, I'm JJ Titone and I'm here with Lewis, Clark, and Sacagawea. Today on Box News, we are going to find out some unanswered questions about their expedition. First question we have is, what species did you discover on your expedition?
I recorded 178 plants and 122 animals and described 7 Great Plains mammals.
Very interesting. And how many specimens in total did you collect, Lewis?
I collected over 200 specimens and 70 of them were new to science at the time.
That is unbelievable. And Clark, what tools did you use on your expedition?
I used a surveyor's compass, hand compass, quadrants, telescope, thermometers, 2 sextants, setting plots of instruments, and a chronometer.
Amazing. And what maps did you make, and how did you learn to make the maps so accurate?
I prepared 4 types of trail maps. These were large-scale compass traverse maps, small page-sized maps, copies of maps prepared by traders and Indians, and composite maps of the West. I learned surveying and mapping on the Virginia frontier and in the Army.
Sacagawea, how were your skills used on this expedition?
In the expedition, the skills I used were my translating skills, my ability to distinguish edible food, and my connection to the Shoshone chief, as he was my brother.
And how much of an impact did being able to translate native languages have?
Being able to translate was crucial, since most of the tribes didn't even know English. I know 2 Native American languages that were used for translating, but I can't take all the credit. At some points, they used a chain of up to 4 or 5 people for translating from the Native American language to another native language to French to English.
And was the trip to the Pacific Ocean easier than the way back?
The trip was easier because the Missouri River was flowing the same way as us. However, the Columbia River was going against us, but it's shorter.
And what was your most memorable encounter with Native Americans?
My most memorable encounter was definitely with the Shoshone and meeting my brother, who was chief of that tribe. They were my original tribe before I got kidnapped and forced into the Hidatsa tribe. We were there to ask for horses, but then we noticed that they were my original tribe. So once we figured out that we were connected, they agreed to give us the horses. On my way back, I didn't stay with the Shoshone though, and decided to continue on the expedition.
Incredible stuff. And how many men did you bring on your expedition? And what kind of people were they?
About 45 men, including unmarried, healthy men who were good at hunting and used survival skills, a contracted boat crew, and my slave named York.
And I heard that there was a death on your expedition. Who was the person that died, and how did they die?
Charles Floyd was the person that died. He was the quartermaster, and he died because he was suffering from appendicitis, and his appendix ruptured and died of peritonitis. Yeah.
Thank you for answering these burning questions for us. Now we are going on to our next show, Box of Fortunes. Thank you.